Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Teresa Love here. Thank you so much for clicking. It means so much. If you could like this video, that would really help out my channel. And if you could subscribe, I would love for you to join the family. Comment down below if you have a YouTube channel or a Booktube channel. I would love to check it out. Let me know. So for today's video, I wanted to do the Booktube Newbie Tag. Technically, I'm not a Booktube newbie, but since I started to incorporate more books and book hauls and Booktube stuff, I thought I would do the Booktube Newbie Tag for you to get to know a little bit more about me. Number 1, why did you start your channel? I started my channel because I've always wanted to be a role model. When I was little, I wanted to be a singer, just so that these kids could have someone positive and uplifting to look up to. And I thought of YouTube. I used to do like little covers and random stuff on other channels, but then when I wanted to change it into a lifestyle and beauty, I felt like that really just incorporated my whole being. I always wanted my channel to involve stuff that I love and just everything that is Teresa Love as a whole, whether that's faith, books, makeup, lifestyle, fashion, medical stuff, pretty much anything that involves me, I wanted to share with you. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things you can add to Booktube? I'm very, very passionate about everything I do, and I want to share my joy, my struggles, and my love for reading. I do want to start doing reading vlogs, even though my life consists of being at home, but I just thought it would be fun to have a journal and a diary of kind of what goes on, you know, when I was 24. So I do want to start doing reading vlogs. I especially want to reread the Twilight series. Number 3, what are you most excited for about this channel? I want my channel to be a light, relaxing, and happy place on the internet. Just feel like there's so much negativity in the world, and I want you to be able to come here and have a cup of tea and just watch my video and smile. And I can't wait to meet some new Booktube friends. I have a ton of new friends on Bookstagram, and everyone is so sweet and so helpful, and I would love to meet more of Booktube friends on YouTube. Let me know your channel in the comments. I would love to hear from you, and introduce yourself, maybe say one cool thing about you. That would be awesome. Number 4, why do you love reading? Being sick, I'm often stuck in my house. It can be extremely lonely and very isolating. Reading gives me someplace I can jump into without moving. When I open up a book, like this is the Pretty Little Liars book, I'm in Rosewood, and A is chasing me. And all this drama and mystery and relationships is happening to me. But when I close it, I'm back to just being me, and the reality is I'm sick, and it's not fun all the time, but when I can jump into a story and really just not focus on my symptoms at that moment and just enjoy that story. I'm a strong, kick-butt woman battling monsters or demons or fighting with an ex-boyfriend. I'm doing all this crazy stuff in these books, and it's just so awesome. I am brave, courageous, and magical. This is why I love reading. Number 5, what book series got you into reading? So growing up, I hated to read. My mom always says it was like pulling teeth. I can still remember exactly where I was when I found my love for reading. We were camping in Pismo, and I was laying in my loft bed in the camper. And I always bring a book camping because my mom always brought a book, so I brought Soul Surfer by Bethany Hamilton. This was after my cancer, so I was like 17, and I opened up this book and I started reading it, and I can still remember reading the first line and being like, this is interesting. Okay, I'll read the next line. And then I read the next line, and then I read the next line, and I understood it. And I felt like I could really relate to Bethany Hamilton because I think she was like 13 or 14 when her arm got bit off by a shark, and then there was all that trauma. And just like 2 years before that, I went through cancer and chemotherapy. So I felt like I could just really relate to her. And I just remember like sitting in the sun and reading, and walking and reading, and laying there and reading every night. And after I finished that book, I was so proud of myself that I finally finished a book. I remembered it and I enjoyed it, which I had never done before. And for the first time, I connected with the character. I understood what was happening and I didn't want to put the book down. After I finished that book, I looked for more books by that same author, but they were just not the same type of story. So I actually went to Kmart, and after seeing the Twilight movies, or maybe, yeah, I think two of the Twilight movies, then I went to Kmart and I saw the Twilight book, and I opened it up and I was reading it while walking around in Kmart. It was so exciting. And my mom was like, wow, you're literally walking and reading. And I was like, yeah, I love this. I'm gonna buy it. And I got so excited that I read that book. I think I read it in a month. And then I went and read the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and I read the whole Twilight series, and I felt so accomplished, and that boosted and sparked my love for reading. I'm so happy I found Soul Surfer, and I found Twilight after that, because I don't know where I would be without my love for reading now. It's so awesome. Number 6, what question would you ask a booktuber? Question that I would ask a booktuber is, what tags do you use? I feel like I use all these tags and then I get like a few views, but I know there's like certain tags that could get a few more views. I would love for more people to see my channel, and I would love to just have more YouTube friends. Number 7, what challenges do you have starting a booktube channel? I think my main challenge is, even though I've been around for I think 2 years now on YouTube, like fully working for it, I think the main challenge is just doing it for fun and loving it and not caring about the views. When you work so hard on a video and you edit it and you have this great idea and then you put it up and you get 3 views, it becomes a little bit of a bummer. But just to know that it's fun and it doesn't matter the views, and hopefully you just create more and more content and hopefully more and more people will see it, relax about it. Number 8, when did you start reading? So since I am dyslexic, I started reading in 2nd grade. I think by 2nd grade I could only read like Cat. Then I started individual learning classes to help with my reading and dyslexia. Number 9, where do you read? Well, I love to read in my bed at night. That's what I do every single night. I love reading in my recliner. I love reading outside in the sun. I love reading outside when it's raining. I love reading outside on our covered porch. I love reading on our deck. I love reading in the car when my mom is running errands. I pretty much just read whenever and wherever. I always bring a book with me, and I always have a book, or I have an audiobook on my phone or a Kindle. Number 10, what are some books that you love to read? Well, young adult books are my favorite to read. Like I said, Twilight, Matched, Hunger Games, and then dystopian novels are my favorite too. I just love how utopia is supposed to be perfect, but then it's the opposite and everything goes wrong. It's super great. I love the Match series by Ali Condi. I like some contemporary books. I love Disney and retelling books. Fantasy, of course, supernatural. Some romance. I pretty much like any book that is young adult. I've dabbled in some adult and middle grade, but it's pretty much young adult fiction is my favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!